Coral is a warm, pinkish-orange color that resembles the hue of marine corals. It is often described as a blend of pink and orange and can vary from a soft pastel shade to a more vibrant and saturated tone. Coral is hue refers to the dominant color of an object and is one of the main attributes of color, along with saturation and brightness. It is essentially what we commonly think of as color. For example, red, blue, green, and yellow are all different hues. In color theory, hues can be organized on a color wheel, which visually represents the relationships between different colors. The hue can be modified by adjusting its saturation, intensity of the color. The term theory typically refers to a systematic explanation of a phenomenon or a set of principles that help to understand or predict aspects of the world. In various fields, theories provide frameworks for understanding complex concepts and guiding research. Here are a few key aspects of theory. 1. Scientific theory. In science, a theory is a well-substantiated explanation based on a body of evidence. Examples include the theory of evolution, the germ theory of disease, and the theory of relativity. These theories are tested through observation and experimentation. 2. Mathematical theory. In mathematics, a theory is a set of propositions or concepts that are logically derived from axioms. For example, number theory deals with the properties of numbers. 3. Social theory. In social sciences, theories help explain social phenomena and behaviors. Examples include social contract theory, conflict theory, substantiate is a verb that means to provide evidence or proof to support a claim, argument, or theory. It involves backing up statements with facts, data, or other forms of validation to make them credible and convincing. Usage. You can use substantiate in contexts where you are discussing the need for evidence or support for a particular assertion. Examples. 1. Academic writing. The researcher must substantiate her findings with empirical data to strengthen her argument. 2. Legal context. The defendant's attorney sought to substantiate the claims of wrongful dismissal with documentation and witness testimonies. 3. Everyday conversation. Can you substantiate your opinion with examples or statistics? Using substantiate helps convey the importance of evidence in supporting claims or ideas, making your communication more persuasive and authoritative. Contemptuous is an adjective that describes a feeling or expression of disdain, scorn, or a lack of respect for someone or something. When someone is contemptuous, they often show that they believe the person or thing they are addressing is inferior or unworthy of consideration. Usage. Contemptuous is often used in contexts where someone's attitude or behavior reflects strong disapproval or disdain. Examples. 1. In conversation. Her contemptuous remarks about his work made it clear she did not value his contributions. 2. Literature. The character's contemptuous laughter filled the room, signaling his disdain for the opinions of others. 3. Media. The article was criticized for its contemptuous tone towards the opposing political party. Using contemptuous effectively conveys strong negative feelings and attitudes, making it a powerful word in both written and spoken communication. Disdain is a noun and a verb that refers to the feeling or expression of contempt or a lack of respect for someone or something regarded as unworthy or inferior. As a noun. Definition. A feeling of contempt or scorn, the belief that someone or something is unworthy of consideration. Example, she looked at the messy room with disdain, unable to understand how anyone could live in such disarray. As a verb. Definition. To regard or treat someone or something with contempt or scorn. Example, he disdained the idea of working for a company that did not align with his values. Usage. Disdain is often used in contexts where there is a clear difference in status, value, or opinion, indicating a strong negative feeling. Additional examples. 1. In conversation. His disdain for the new policies was evident in his tone during the meeting. 2. In literature. The protagonist's disdain for authority often led to conflict with the established order. 3. In media. Critics expressed disdain for the film, citing its lack of originality and poor character development. Using disdain effectively communicates a strong sense of disapproval or contempt in both spoken and written. Scorn is both a noun and a verb that conveys a strong feeling of contempt or disdain towards someone or something. It often implies a belief that the object of scorn is unworthy of respect or consideration. As a noun definition, the feeling or belief that someone or something is worthless or despicable, contempt. Example: she looked at his excuses with scorn, convinced that he was simply trying to avoid responsibility. As a verb, to feel or express contempt or derision for someone or something, to mock or belittle. Example: he scorned the notion that hard work alone guarantees success. Usage: scorn is typically used in contexts where there is a visible or implied judgment about the worth or value of a person, idea, or action. Additional examples. 1. In conversation. His scorn for the outdated practices was evident in his passionate arguments for change. 2. In literature, the character expressed his scorn through biting remarks that belittled his rivals. 3. In media, the politician faced scorn from the public after making controversial statements about social issues. Using scorn effectively conveys a deep sense of contempt and disapproval, making it a strong word for expressing negative feelings in both speech and writing.